Hello students, this is Shweta Roy. This video is for chapter 5 Geography, Major Domains, Spheres of the Earth. In this video we are going to discuss about hydrosphere, oceans. So these are some of the important topics which we are going to discuss about in this chapter. So let's start our topic with hydrosphere. Now the word hydrosphere is derived from Greek word hydor, and hydor means water. Now the part of the earth which is covered with water, that is called hydrosphere, and almost 71% of earth is covered with water and only 29% we have as land, and because of this the earth is called blue planet. Now there are different forms of hydrosphere: ice, water and water vapor. So there are three forms: ice, water, water vapor. Ice is solid, water is liquid and water vapor is gas. So there are three forms of hydrosphere. Now hydrosphere includes oceans, seas, bays, lakes, rivers, glaciers, underground water, water vapors in the atmosphere. These all make the hydrosphere. Now, whatever amount of water we have on our earth, in that 97.2% is there in the ocean. So, our ocean is having 97.2% of the whole available water on the earth. So, a large amount of water is there in the oceans. But if you see, the water of the ocean is salty. It is not for the human use. The human cannot use that salty water. Now about 2.77% of the water we have as a fresh water, which can be used by the humans, and that is in the form of ice sheets, glaciers and underground water. Now you cannot directly go and take this glaciers or icebergs water. Now after this, the water which we can use and which is available for use, that is in rivers, lakes. So though that water is 0.03%. So that 0.03% water which is fresh and which is available for use. So you can see a large amount of water we have on earth, but we cannot use that. So the water which we can use is only 0.03%. So because of this, as we already discussed, that as we have large amount of water on the earth is called blue planet. But being a blue planet, water is a blue planet, despite of that, there is shortage of water. Because the water which we have, that is we have in oceans, and the water of oceans are salty. So we cannot directly go and use those waters, use that water. Now the average depth of ocean is about 4 kilometers. And the greatest depth is about 11,022 meters, which is of Mariana Trench, and it is a trench which lies in Pacific Ocean. So this is the greatest depth. Mariana Trench is having the greatest depth, and it is in Pacific Ocean. Now, if you will look the map and you will find all the oceans, you will find that all the oceans are interconnected. They are interconnected with one another. And because of this, the surface of the ocean water level, it remains equal everywhere. So this water level is taken as 0 because it is equal level of water. Okay. So as the oceans are interconnected, they are having the surface of that water level that remains equal everywhere. Okay, and because of this it is taken as 0. Okay, and as equal level of water is everywhere, the elevation of land is measured from sea level. Okay, so the elevation of land is measured from sea level. Here we will discuss about oceans. So vast stretches of water is known as the oceans. And oceans are the major part of hydrosphere. So if you will look to the ocean, it always keeps moving. It is always moving. All the time it is moving. So there are different movements in the ocean, that is ocean current, waves and tides. So the different movements of the ocean as categorized as ocean current, waves and tides. These are the movements of the ocean water. We have 5 major oceans: Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, Indian Ocean, Arctic and Antarctic Ocean, Southern Ocean. Arctic Ocean and Antarctic and Southern Ocean. So Antarctic Ocean is also called Southern Ocean. So we will now discuss about all the 5 oceans. So here we will start with Pacific Ocean. Now Pacific Ocean is the largest and deepest ocean in the world. And it covers almost 1/3 of the earth. Pacific Ocean is circular in shape. Also, we just read about Mariana Trench, which is 11,022 meter deep, which is having the greatest depth. It also lies in the Pacific Ocean. Asia and Australia are the 2 continents situated on the western side, while North and South America lies to the eastern side. Also, the Bering Strait lies to the northern part, and Southern Ocean limits its southern extent. The average depth of Pacific Ocean is about 4,572 meters. Next largest ocean is Atlantic Ocean, and it is S-shaped ocean. It is very long and it is intended coastline, which proves good sites for sheltered harbor and seaports. This is busiest trade and commerce route of the world. It is surrounded by North and South America in the west and Europe and Africa in the east. And the average depth of this ocean is 3,376 meters. Then you have Indian Ocean, which is the third largest ocean in the world, and it is only ocean in the world which is named after a country, India. This ocean is named after our country, India. And in the western side there is South Africa, and Australia lies in the eastern side. Now the northern extent of this ocean is completely bounded by Asia, and the southern and the Antarctica lies in the southern extent. The average depth is 4,000 meters, and this ocean is triangular in shape. Now the smallest ocean in the world is Arctic Ocean, and it is connected to the Pacific Ocean by narrow stretch of shallow water, which is known as Bering Strait. We have already read about Bering Strait. In the northern part of the Pacific Ocean we have Bering Strait. Now the Arctic Ocean lies around the North Pole, and it is extend up to the Arctic Circle. It is bounded by northern coast of North America and Eurasia. So Europe and Asia together makes Eurasia. We have already discussed about this. Then you have Greenland, Alaska and Canada, which lies on the southwest, and you have Russia and Scandinavia, which lies on the southeast of the Arctic Ocean. Now the average depth of this ocean is 1,260 meters. At last you have Antarctic or Southern Ocean, and this ocean is the extent of three oceans, which is Indian Ocean, Atlantic Ocean and the Pacific Ocean. Now this is situated within the Antarctic Circle, and it surrounds the South Pole. So these are 5 oceans which we have on our earth. Now to check your progress, we have a question. Discuss the usefulness of hydrosphere in your life. Make a list of its uses and discuss them with your classmates and teachers. So this is the exercise which you need to do. I hope you all understood all the topics taught in this video. Thank you.